Here we are guys, today we're down the Penarth pier just off the slipway. Give it a try. It's only a small tide. It's about 9.5 metres I think. Somewhere different, just for the change. Dad's gone to park. Bring you back in a bit guys. So we thought we'd come down to Penarth today for a few hours just to give it a try. His dad doing his muscle impression. It's only a 9.5 metre tide, so it's not going to push us back too far. We've never fished on this end before. We've fished quite a lot down the other side of Penarth Pier on like the slipway. We're on the lifeboat slipway today. Give it a go, see what's out there. Probably cod, rays, whiting, anything that's out in front of us down here. Congers. Most fish comes off this mark, or this area at least. There's a guy fishing next to us, and right on the bottom down here, about 400 yards away, there's another couple of people right down the beach. We didn't want to fish too far down because we don't know how far the tide was going to come back up. Because like I said, we've never fished on here before. So we'll give it a couple of hours, see what's around. We'll bring you back in a bit.
With the squid, you can, if you've got bigger ones, I don't know if you can do it with this one, because it's a bit small. You can turn them inside out like this, look. It's not easy. It's, with the small ones, it's a bit, there are sealer. It's better with the big ones, but you can turn them inside out like this, look. And then you've got all the flavours from inside, look, see? But it's easier when the squid are a bit bigger. These are a bit small, to be honest, to do that. But let's wrap him up. You don't need the baits too big.
We've probably caught more fish on smaller baits than we have on bigger baits.
It's probably because the smaller baits are going out further.
Could be.
It could be. Yeah, it's all. It's a bit gooey because you turned it inside out, but let's get my elastic cotton.
It's a bit tangled.
Hang on a minute. My cotton's been tangled where it's been. But I swilled it off under the tap because it stinks in my box otherwise.
I'll bring you back when he's done this elastic, guys.
Right.
Give me 2 seconds.
A bit gooey because you've turned the squid inside out. You get all the flavours then. All the little bits like this, I'll trim them off. Oop. I'll trim them off. Don't be shy with the elastic, especially if there's any crabs out there. If you snip the end off like this, it stops you getting it lets out juices and it stops you getting all bubbles in the squid if you snip the end off, because if you don't do that, it's all full of air. It's on the end. I was going to chop them bits off, but I've elasticotted them on now. There we are. Perfect, look at that.
Perfect, Bluey.
And turned inside out squid. There we are. Yeah, I can cut that now. I'll just do a normal one now.
There we are, guys. That's how we do our bluey and squid.
Hi guys. Over Penarth today.
Is it on? And on catch? Let me see. Is it flapping? Let me see.
Spoiled it, it's on, Rich. Its numbers are going.
No, that's fine. You can just start again.
Right. Hi guys. We're over Penarth today. Small tides. I think they're 9.5 metres, something like that. So there weren't many places we fancied going. So, and we never fished on this part of the beach before. So we thought we'd give this a go today. There's people right down towards the Ranny down there. There's a few anglers down there. So Richard's baiting up by there, baiting up some rag.
A blue squid on one and a rag
on the other. And my one I just put out now about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Squid and bluey on the one and rag on the other one. One in as far as we can get it and one in close to see if we can get anything. But the weather's beautiful down here, look at it. So let's have a look at the time. It's 12 o'clock, high water's 1:30. So we don't know how we fish is by you, whether the fish is better coming up to high water or after high water, or we don't get any bites at all, one or the other. But at least we're out, we're enjoying ourselves. We've had a good laugh. We're out in the fresh air, having a bit of exercise, and that's what it's all about. It's brilliant, I love it. So we'll bring you back later if we catch anything. See you later, guys. He did try and move that big tree down there, tried to pull it up, but it was stuck. Couldn't do it. 2 of us probably could have pulled it up. I think it was stuck, wasn't it, Rich?
No, it wasn't stuck.
It wasn't, it was just heavy, was it?
It was too heavy.
He just said solid, it was too heavy. So there was another one down here in front of us, not as big as that one. So I pulled that one up. Where's it to? There it is, up there, look. I pulled that one up.
It's like a twig.
And we pulled them other 2 up. We didn't know how far the tide was going to come up. Obviously you don't want that floating in front of you. Like down the foreshore last week, we had a few logs floating in front of us.
Like I said on the
like Richard said, the logs were swimming in front of him, and I couldn't stop laughing. I said, they're not swimming, Rich, they're floating in front of you. And he said, I did laugh when I watched it back, but I thought, I'm not taking it out. It'll give people a laugh thinking there's a log swimming in front of him. Richard shelter he had for his birthday off Clare, look. So loads of room in there for the 2 of us. But I also got a big 60-inch fox brolly with pegging points on it as well. So if we went to somewhere where there was grass, I could put my big brolly up, because you can take the pole out of my brolly and put it at the back. I could put my brolly up alongside Richard's shelter, and we could have a shelter each. But I mean, I could always get one of them eventually if we started needing it all the time, but I don't think we will. I think we'll only use it now and again. But it's lovely if it's bucketing down with rain. At least you can get your rod bags and everything out, and your cooler box, because ours is canvas, so get it out of the rain. So a bit of comfort, it's nice. You can say not all the time, but it's lovely to put it down here. It's like camping down here at the beach. I managed to kick all sand round the side. It's like being on Chesil Beach. Yeah?
Don't get this on the foreshore.
No, you don't get this down the foreshore, look. It's like Beirut down the foreshore. There's only pebbles here. Yeah, nobody down there on the pier fishing. There's an old chap on the left of me. He haven't caught nothing either. So yeah. Beautiful, yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Right. We'll come back to you if we do catch anything. See you later, guys.
See some things down Penarth. It's a man trying to climb up the wall. If you manage to do it, fair play to him. But the rock climbing, I think he was trying to do. I think he's watching Spider-Man too much. I wasn't quick enough showing you. Yeah, just give it a cast. Give it a try. That's baiting up. I'll show you what that's using. I think he's just doing, yeah, he's basically doing what I'm doing. Getting his worms up.
I'm going to pile on out of it.
Yeah, giving a good pile on it.
Because you want to leave them out there because of that weed. Only smaller ones, isn't it?
Decent cast, went out nice and smooth. Bring you back if we have anything. Makes you laugh when you come fishing, guys. The old bloke that was fishing next to us, he's just left. Fair enough. Left all his bait on the floor before the wrapper chucked on the floor. So a big bulldog come down, ate all the fish that was wrapped up in the cotton. The dog's just ate all of it. He just ate the carrier bag. If you're gonna come fishing, guys, do me a favour, take your rubbish home. A lot of the fishermen get a bad name for it. Looking at that, I can see why. I know most of you do take your rubbish home. Most of you got common sense. But it's good just to, you know, if you are going to go fishing, just take it home. You took it with you, so if you're walking past the bin, there's probably 100 bins on a Penarth. Chuck it in the bin. The council's not going to care. They'd rather you put it in the bin than leave it on the beach. Yeah, big boat going through, as long as it's not a dredger. It don't look like a dredger to me. We'd be okay. I don't think, to be honest with you, when we've seen dredgers, I don't think we've ever caught a fish when the dredger's on. And a lot of anglers actually look to see if the dredger boat's out, especially down the Ballage. If you're down the Ballage and a dredger comes along, you might as well just go home. I think one of them is called the Arco. I think it's called an Arco. That's one of the dredgers. Or if that's the actual name of the dredging company, I don't know. But every time we see it, we know it's a dredger. We avoid it like the plague. Yeah, there's a few fishing boats out there as well. You probably won't be able to see the little red one. I wish on the GoPros you could zoom in a little bit. You can't, so never mind. Yeah, so the water's behind us because it was a 9 metre tide. There's loads of room. Been a couple of hours out. Bring you back in a bit, guys. Let's get a new fresh bluey on. Give it a cast. Get a fresh one on. As per usual, I normally just puts it on lightly first and then starts pulling down on it so it gets tight once I've actually wrapped it on the hook. I think Dad does the same thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Dad reckons on one of the videos I goes this way.
No, you're supposed to go that way.
Oh no, I don't know. I got my own method. Don't listen to him. What does he know? I'm getting picked on for doing it the wrong way. Can have a laugh. Can have a laugh on you. Especially when you're not catching. Takes the pain away. Yeah, the ones down the bottom is still here. Still on the bottom end. It's towards the Ranny Pool, but it's not as far. We have fished the Ranny Pool. Yeah. Nice and the old 3-pole loop. Before you pull it down. Thread the hook down. Just now I forgot about the hooks and a nerdy got it. Nerdy got it, I mean. Would have been funny for you guys, that's for sure. I didn't press record though. Don't ask me what I was doing here.
Yeah, it's a lot of grit on the beach, isn't it?
Yeah. I was trying to be smart and it didn't work. Yeah, basically every cast we're doing we're getting stuck. Well, not so much stuck, but it's getting jammed in the seaweed. As long as you walk backwards, we managed to get it. Right, that's how it's going to go out there. Nice and streamlined. All the knots, all the ends of them are pretty short, so nothing tangles, nothing catches. It's just the prongs, normally on a rough ground mark. We'd either use a rotten bottom, or we got a tendency to snip these wires quite short so they don't get stuck as much. That works as well, depending where you're going. But always, if you want to, just to be safe, just put a rotten bottom on. We've used them 1,000 times, but down here it's not too snaggy, so we haven't really needed to be honest with you. If we snapped off a few times, then we'd pull it on. But we've been lucky. Yeah, it's just a little bit of seaweed. Like, let's give it a cast. Try and find my. Me and Dad want to say a big thank you to Simon Phelps. He's the one who told us about the birds down the foreshore, and he bought Dad's reels off him the other day, his carp fishing reels, and he gave us some dongle rigs to try. So give it a couple of weeks, because he said they're really good for the rays and stuff. We've seen them, like Dean Booker and stuff, use them, so we know they're good. So yeah, we can't wait to use them. Give them a try if we catch a fish on them.
And the smooth downs, he said they're good for as well,
Yeah.
didn't he? So
We'll give them a try.
if we catch on them, we'll make our own.
Yeah, because they're easy to make.
Yeah.
They're not complicated. It's just obviously because we're quite new to it.
Yeah.
We don't want to start using.
No.
Oh, let's try and keep it still. We don't want to start using too many complicated rigs or different type of rigs.
Yeah. But it's basically like a hair rig for carp fishing. So he showed us what to do. Well, he showed me what to do with the braided piece, which is easy enough. So we'll give it a try for the smooth downs in the summer.
Yeah, and the rays as well.
And the rays,
the blondes.
Yeah. Well, all the rays, isn't it?
Because the hooks he put on it.
Circle hooks, yeah.
Yeah, circle hooks.
Yeah.
They look razor sharp.
Yeah.
Razor sharp.
I think they might be Tropronics, Rich.
They might be.
Like the ones
I could
Mario,
always ask him anyway.
Yeah, like Mario uses the Tropronics ones. And they looked on the video when I looked the other night, and I was going through different things. They look like the same hooks that Simon gave us. So yeah, we'll give them a try, definitely.
He's a top angler, he's a top
Yeah,
bloke,
yeah,
so
top bloke he is.
I want to shout him out.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to go out of his way to help us.
And we're gonna see if we can get a mark down West Wales in the summer, so we can go wrasse fishing down there for the day. If Richard's missus can stay overnight and mind Jan, we can make a day of it, and she can stay with the baby with Jan. They'll enjoy that, being together. and we'll go down West Wales for the day.
And he said he'd go fishing with us.
Yeah.
It don't even have to be wrasse fishing. I don't mind just going any
Any
type of fishing down West Wales.
Yeah.
Never fished down it before, so that'd be something to look forward to.
Yeah.
We've seen a few swimmers down here today. I knew they came swimming, but even the older generation are going swimming.
I tell you one thing now, the old ladies in Penarth are all gangsters, I'm telling you now. They're all gangster grannies because they're tough as old boots, because I went and felt the water and it's freezing. And we went swimming down Oxwich Bay in the summer and it was boiling hot. I know your body's hot, but the water was freezing down there, and I just seen these two old ladies by there strip off, straight into the water. There was none of this splashing, they were straight in there, tough as old boots. And then a couple of younger people come down here, and then a bloke, didn't he?
Yeah,
he stripped off to his shorts, and I thought, what's he doing? And he went in. So we've had about 5 or 6 going for a swim today. And we're sat here complaining about a little bit of rain.
That's angler's view.
Yeah. Our water's dropped quite a bit now, haven't it, lad?
Yeah. Might start moving.
It's
Might
quite
start
shallow,
moving
isn't it?
forward in a minute as well.
Yeah, it seems quite shallow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's only a small tide today though.
Yeah, it is.
We always do better when it's like a medium tide,
Yeah.
10-11 meters. Anything under that,
Yeah.
it doesn't always fish the best. Obviously I know it's deeper water out there.
On the one part of foreshore, towards the heliport, 10.5 meters, we do well there. But on the other side, the back of birds, we always seem to do better on 11.5
Yeah.
meter. Where today, this is only a tiny tide, it's only 9 meters. But we didn't want to be stuck in the house. It was only Richard's day off, so we thought, oh, we'll nip down here. It's somewhere different. We'd never fished by this pad. I fished on by the pier, and I've obviously fished around Penarth over the years. But we thought we'd fish this bit today. We popped the shelter up, like I said, we're out of the wet. And it's been a nice day. We haven't caught nothing, but we've had a good laugh. It's been nice, out in the fresh air. Does you the world of good.
Even if we are fishless.
And even if we are fishless.
So there we have it, guys. That's the end of the session. We haven't caught anything, it don't matter. There's always next week. If you are watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favour, just give it a subscribe. Don't cost you anything. All you gotta do is hit that red button that says subscribed. If you haven't got a YouTube channel, just make a Google account. It literally takes 5 minutes to make one, and you subscribe to other people and as well, not just us. It does help the channel, keeps us going, keeps us motivated. We're not getting paid for it, we're doing it for fun. We're nearly on a 500 subscribers. We're on about 490, I think it is at the moment. So yeah, we're doing well, we're enjoying it. So give it next week. I'm going to see what day I'm off, what day I can come, and there will be another video hopefully next week. See you soon, guys. Team Shepherd.